Good morning, everyone. I'm Livia. Today, we're going to talk about bad summer trips in 2014. First of all, I'll talk about what people do during summer vacation. And Emma, Vicky, and Aaron will each introduce the summer trips in 3 countries based on National Geography magazine. And then Natalie will give us a conclusion in the end. So, summer vacation is just around the corner. What do you plan for your summer? Some people just eat, sleep, and Facebook, and then eat, sleep, and Facebook again. And some people, they will look for internships or some part-time jobs. But we believe most of the people will plan a summer trip, no matter it's a domestic one or an international one. And today, we're going on an international one. Now, let's take a look at this chart. According to the World Bank statistics, this chart shows the number of arrivals ranking of international tourism in 2012. As you can see, that France is by far the highest with 83 million people, and United States is 16 million people less than France. And China and Spain are more or less the same, but actually China is a little bit more than Spain actually. So, our destinations today will be these top 3 countries: France, United States, and China. Are you ready for the trips now?
Yes.
We'll invite Emma. Thank you.
Okay, thanks Livia's introduction. Good morning everybody, I'm Emma. Okay, now follow me to explore the South France. Today I will introduce you guys the lovely city called Cassier Country in South France. And the Cassier is in the province called Aude. This one, Aude in the southwest France. And the Carcassonne is the heart of the Cassier Country. The people who live in Cassier Country call themselves Cassiers. It's the heretical Christian sect, 异教徒, in the 12th century. And though they are eliminated by the popular cult, 天主教, but their rebellious spirit still live in their secret trails, rolling hills, and their lofty bastions. So it's really nice to witness and explore their history in your holidays. Okay. And the best way and the convenient way to travel in Cassier is to rent a car at the airport in Ruitz. Ruitz is just located above the Carcassonne, and it takes only 3 hours to travel to arrive in this area. And it's convenient and the most useful ways to travel in this place. Okay. Where to stay in Carcassonne? My recommendation will be this place. In France, it's called Uhulisado. And it just located in the Alpine countryside, just around 20 miles outside the country. And there are 22 individual style rooms, all of them are on the river Tarn. And their unique specialty of this hostel is that you can have dinners in a restaurant or terrace with the magnificent view of the river Tarn. And where to eat and drink, also in the France it's called Les Perdus is the bargain hunting foodie dream stop, and its menus features with the crispy shrimp and cream lobster with coconut sauce, beef cheddar sausage, and purple potato with beef sauce, and ginger beer ice cream as dessert. Most important, all of them only cost $36. So it's worth of the price. $36. US. US dollars. And here comes girls' favorite, shopping. What to buy, top of the list to buy in the Caucasus country is pastels, 粉彩, and watercolors sold in regional heritage hues. These colors are created using by natural plants and vegetables, so it's lasting and safety. And you can buy in this place. It's really hard to pronounce, so I use my iPad to pronounce for you. It's called, yeah, it's really long. And last, here comes the fun fact. This is called the Austin wood, just the vegetable in the picture. It can produce the blue light, and people in the Kashmir in the old time, they use this color to color their construction, just like in the building. That building will like in blue. But now people will mix it with other vegetables and plants to create various colors. And while Shansha also have these features, it's called Lanran. And I think my part is finished. Next week, we will lead you guys to another favorite spot. Thank you.
Okay, welcome to the United States. And when people think of the America, they will think of New York. But I would like to introduce a place that's not that usual. The Rocky Mountain National Park. And you may not be familiar with the Rocky Mountain, but if I say 落基山脉, I think many people heard of it. And the Rocky Mountain National Park is located in the north century of the United States of Colorado. It features magnificent views, mountain lakes, a variety of wildlife and various climates and environments. Now, you may wondering where to go the Rocky Mountain National Park and how to get around. And before you decide to be there, you have to check the weather forecast on the internet first, or announcements on the website. And if everything's ready, there's some suggestion of the visit. If you have only one day for staying there, you can drive from the east entrance as far as Farview Curve. And the beautiful scenery along the road must awesome and make you relax. And if you have 3-day visit there, and you can drive all the way to Grand Lake, walk the natural trails, and take a day hike. And I've been a day hike in the national park before, so it is really recommended. And for those who are going to stay for a few days, and you may ask where to stay. And there is no lodging is available inside the park, but there's hundreds of accommodations nearby the national park. But I will rather recommend you to stay in the drive-in campground. You just need to reservation on the internet first, and you can set up your tent or drive your RV there on the field, and you can see the picture. Seems awesome. And now you know where to go and where to stay. You may ask where to eat. And there's a lot. I just said that there's a lot of lodging nearby. So they have their own dining eatery. So you can Google where are you, and you can choose a lodge and get there, have a dinner there. And maybe this is your first time and your last time as well to be in the national park. You may want to get some souvenir to memorize this journey. So you can buy the T-shirts or marks or keychains with words or pictures on it. Or you can buy the Weaver Dyer knitted, which is handmade and in the studio there. So, and let me tell you an interesting story. The Stanley Hotel, it is famous there, and it is known for its architecture and magnificent setting. But nowadays, it is featured as one of the American most natural haunted hotels. And a little bit difference between Western and Eastern is that in Asia, you say, I stay in a hotel which and I saw a ghost, and it may affect its business and getting poor. But in the U.S., American will be attracted by its reputation of haunt. So it is famous like this. And how famous it is? The Stanley Hotel is classified as Natural Register of Historic Places. Yes. And next, I will pass to Eric to introduce China.
Okay, thanks, Vicky. And I'm Eric. And today I will tell you how to have a summer trip in China. And I will introduce Shanghai, China to you and let you know how beautiful Shanghai is. The first one, I have to tell you how to go around in Shanghai. There are three methods. First, car. Most people will hire a driver and rent a car for whole day. But actually, you have a cheaper way to do this. You can just take a taxi there. Because taxi in Shanghai is very cheap and convenient. The base fare is 11 renminbi. It's about $250. So and it's enough to get you a long way. And the second one is bus. But I don't recommend this one for to a lot of foreigners because there is no English bus guide on the bus and even at the bus stop. And the third one is subway. I think that this is the best transportation for anyone from anywhere because the train is very clean and the station and the exit are labeled in Chinese and English. And the second one is where to stay. I will recommend this one to you. Astor House Hotel, we call Pujiang Fandian. Although it's not in the main street, it's still within the walking distance of most attractions. And this hotel offers you a big room and helpful staff and also the fantastic location. And next one, where to eat. This one is Shanghai Lao Fan Dian, Shanghai classical restaurant. And if you want to try something Chinese traditional food or authentic local food, this one is good for you. And there are top 3 dishes here. The first one is this. It is duck stuffed with egg treasure, Ya Niang Ba Bao. Although it looks not really good, but I think it's tasteful because it put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 egg treasure into the duck. So it's really, I think, colorful and tasteful. And the second one is fried prawn, we call xia qiu. And the third one is egg treasure in chili sauce, la jiang ba bao. So this restaurant is really love ba bao. Where to buy? We can see from picture, it is Nanjing Road. And there is a saying, let's go. You haven't been to Shanghai unless you go to Nanjing Road. So we can tell that the Nanjing Road is the premier shopping place in Shanghai. And if you are interested in Chinese handicraft or Chinese culture, and there are a lot of special shops and selling kind of these things. And next, I will tell you the fun fact. We can see from picture, the left one is Shanghai in the past. Because Shanghai was a fishing village before, and it's very poor. But now, in the present, it is very modern, and it's the biggest city in China, and also the fifth big city in the world. Or eighth biggest city in the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think this story is very fun for you. And next, I will pass to Natalie.
Hello, I'm Natalie. After hearing a presentation of Magnet, I think you must want to plan your own trip right now. In the famous words of Saint Augustine, a philosopher, he once said that the world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page. So what are we waiting for? I'm counting on you to take your computer, serve traveling information, and plan for a trip with your friends or your family and just have fun. Now let's take a look at what we've spoken this morning. No, sorry. We mentioned art and cuisine in France. We mentioned scenery in United States. We mentioned Chinese culture in China. We also mentioned a short itinerary for you guys. And these places are popular for people in Taiwan, according to the data of Tourism Bureau in Taiwan. Domestic people like to choose these 3 places to travel. If you do not travel to France, if you do not travel to United States, if you do not travel to China, maybe you should try it, and wish you have a better summer day. Thanks for your listening. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that's a very good presentation. It's really a lot of fun, right? And my first question is, why you introduce France and China and USA? And why these 3 places you mentioned in these 3 countries stands out? What are the differences between these 3 places other than, you talk about Shanghai, right? Why don't you introduce Beijing? It's more like culture, more Chinese culture covered, more story covered. Why introduce Shanghai? Okay. And how about, same question for you too. Why Rocky Mountain? If you want to talk about Rocky Mountain, people always visit Canada rather than USA. Okay, so tell me.
For me, I would choose Shanghai because I researched for the tourist go and which place in Shanghai is the most, and Shanghai is the first one. So I will introduce Shanghai to anyone.
Okay. And as for now, when you talk about public transportation in Shanghai, you talk about car, you even talk about the taxi, bus, and subway. I've been there several times. I couldn't get a taxi in Shanghai.
Really?
I still remember last time that in the middle of the road, nowhere, and waiting for the taxi for more than an hour. I couldn't get any taxi. They're all full. Although that's cheap. So I'm wondering that, are we in different world?
I just searched for a website. Maybe they cheat me. They cheat on me.
Ah,
Yeah, I will go research again.
okay, great. And quite funny. Okay, good presentation. Thanks.
Thank you.